Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down. Welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. Today we're doing another comparison video. Another one where I'm looking at a popular beer that is also available as a non-alcoholic beer. So I've got the original Kronenbourg 1664 Blanc and the non-alcoholic version. I'm going to try them side by side. All right, so I have had both these beers before. I've had this one many, many times, although it's been a little while. And the non-alcoholic version, I have featured on the show. I did it on one of my non-alcoholic beer showdown videos, and I thought it was one of the better non-alcoholic beers I've tried. I thought at the time that it tasted pretty similar to the real deal, which is kind of what you want out of like a macro non-alcoholic beer. You want it to taste like the beer you know and love. And I thought this came pretty close, but I've never done a side-by-side comparison. I've done two of these before. The last time I did one, it was with Guinness. And I got to tell you, the Guinness original and non-alcoholic are so similar. That is by far the best non-alcoholic beer I've had. And it really does taste like the real thing. It's quite incredible. And the other one I did was Heineken. And while I thought their non-alcoholic beer was okay, it was decent, it did not taste exactly the same as the original Heineken. So just something to keep in mind there. All right, so let's get into these. So the non-alcoholic version, it's 0.5% alcohol. So it's not completely non-alcohol, but yeah, 0.5. Pretty much non-alcoholic. It comes in the sexy blue bottle. I've always loved these bottles. I kind of wish this came in that too, but today I've got it in a can. But yeah, love the bottles. And so the reason I'm doing this video today, my good friend Ed left this in my fridge, and I just thought, you know what? I got to do one of these side-by-sides because I know it's easy to get this in the supermarket here. Now, I know a lot of my American friends out east, stuff like that, well, you can get all kinds of beer at the supermarket. Nope, not here in Manitoba. You cannot get beer or any other kind of alcohol other than your non-alcoholic stuff in a supermarket, in a convenience store, anything like that. So, yeah, that's all you can get is the non-alcoholic stuff. And so I thought I could get that and do it side by side. That's what's going on here. All right, so I've got my, I obviously can't, I don't know if this is twist off or not, but I've got my handy Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel bottle opener. So I'm going to open this up. And that bottle cap is on the floor somewhere. And then this one I'm just going to shkluk the old-fashioned way. All right, so let's get the non-alcoholic into the glass. And I'm using two very similar, just generic pint glasses, so that they should look the same or as close, close as possible. All right, so immediately on the pour, let's check this out. Okay, so these don't look the same at all. Yeah, that is 1660. So the 1664 Kronenbourg, there's two versions. There's the original 1664, and then there's the Blanc. And yeah, it's more of it's basically supposed to look like this. This does not look like that at all. This is more of a murky kind of a beer. I mean, let's look at those. Those don't look anything the same. Like, yeah, not at all. I mean, the non-alcoholic one, the head dissipated immediately. And then with the color, it's just, look at that. It's night and day. They don't look at all the same. Okay. So I'm not having the best hopes now for this non-alcoholic one. Again, I have had it without a comparison. I thought it was pretty decent as far as non-alcoholic beers go. And I thought that it replicated the taste of the original fairly decently. But yeah, I didn't know just how different it looked. All right, let's have a sip of the non-alcoholic 0.5%. Cheers, my friends. Oh, I haven't done a nose. Yeah, let's check the nose on both of these. Okay, so I don't know what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm not getting like a big citrusy note or anything like that, which I normally get from these beers. Yeah, it's there. It's in this one. Uh, yeah, there's a slight, maybe not as pronounced as I remember from before, but there's a slight sort of a citrusy note on the nose, a bright kind of a note on the nose. This is, I mean, I smell, I'm not going to say I don't smell anything. I don't know, it smells like I don't know, something burnt or something. This doesn't smell right. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and have a sip. Cheers, my friends. It tastes okay. Um, I'm thinking when I was saying that it was fairly close to the original before, like I'm getting touch that sort of citrusy note you get with the 1664 Blanc. I'm getting a bit of that, but yeah, not as much as I think I'm going to get out of this. We'll try this in a second. But the other thing is, yeah, the positive of this is it does actually taste like a beer. The mouthfeel is like a beer. Many non-alcoholic beers just don't taste like beer at all, and this has like a little bit of that citrusy note in there, which I think might help sort of disguise some of the strange flavors that sometimes come with non-alcoholic beers. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, but it does taste like a beer, I think. All right, let's get into this one, which looks so much better. The head is still there. Look at that. There's still some head on this. All right, let's go for a sip. This tastes nothing like that. Yeah, there's that hint of that citrusy thing in there. Like if you know what this is supposed to taste like, you can search your mind. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of this little bit of it is close. You know, it's got that citrusy note, but this is so much better. This is yeah, it's got a very bright flavor to it. A really nice, like smooth, silky mouthfeel. This is a fantastic beer. Yeah, it's bright. It's refreshing. Yeah, there's no contest. I mean, the non-alcoholic version, I don't think I'm going to finish it. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Guinness really spoiled me because that was so good for a non-alcoholic beer that now, yeah, like the something being kind of similar is not close enough. Yeah, you could tell by the color alone they're very, very different beers. They look different, they smell different, they tasted different. It's just two completely different beers. It's funny, before I did the side-by-side, I thought, yeah, I'd maybe get this again sometime. I don't know if I would now. Now that I've like gone back and tasted the real thing again, anytime I have the non-alcoholic version, I think I would know what I'm missing. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's not a winner, the non-alcoholic version. The classic is a classic for a reason. It's great beer. I haven't had one of these in a while. I really like them. And that might have been why I thought, oh, it tastes pretty close when I had this the first time, because it had been a few years since I had a 1664 Blanc. But yeah, that's they're not even close. So yeah, this I would not recommend this to anyone. Just if you want a non-alcoholic beer, get that Guinness. That's the one to go with. I will try some other comparisons like this again, but that Guinness really set the bar high. And this one, comes nowhere near that bar. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me on this epic adventure here at the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. We'll see you all again real soon. Cheers, my friends.
I'm sick and I'm tired and I need to go home.